All right, hi guys, how is everyone? I am back. Please come find me over here. Let me find you here again. And hopefully things are better. Let me know if I sound better. Back. Please come find me over here. I don't want to do that. Hopefully things are. I want you to shut up. Okay. All right. Welcome back, Marina. Hello, hello. And give everybody a couple minutes to come back before I reposition and we restart. 6 of you are back. Say hello. Let me know you've returned, guys, and stuff. Welcome back, Tina. Hello again, Miss Marina. Does it sound better this time? Hopefully I sound better. Everything looks good. Evelyn is back. Better on Evelyn's end. All right, great. Barbara, welcome back. Hi, Miss Evelyn. Hello, hello. Good on Barbara's end. Okay, good. All right, Terry is back. Okay, I'm going to move you down to my work zone here. A little less of me and a little more of the gnome here. There we go. And I'll get this out of my way. All right, I got to have you guys down a little bit more. I got to be able to see that. All right, you guys should be positioned pretty good now. Hi, Miss Anita. All right. Hi, Laura. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome. All right, so let me set you up here so I can watch comments. We'll go back to the other way and I will sound good and we will figure out more of this Facebook thing a couple more times of me doing this. So, all right. Tonight we are doing a witch gnome, which I'm going to start with these shoes. As you can see by my hand, they are pretty big. I got them off of Amazon. They are medium-sized doll shoes. But our witch tonight is going to stand at least 24 inches tall. I'm going to shoot for 32 and stuff. So she is going to be nice and big and wonderful. So I know you guys like some big gnomes. So I thought I would do my big gnome tonight for you. Because last time I was on, you guys said to. So I got one shoe prepared. So it's going to look like this. Little point on the shoe. There's these shoes like round and rock. I don't really like that feature, but everything else is really great. So we are going to start with making our shoe. So get that to work here. So I'm going to put those back there. They'll be out of y'all's way, but you should be able to still see them. if I am correct on camera so you know what we are doing. So this is a regular sheet of felt. And then I'm just going to take it in half. Looks like I need to bring you guys down a little bit more. There you go. All right. And then I'm going to take the half and fold it long ways in half again. And this is going to give you the perfect cut for the shoe. It's going to give me my height. It's going to round around. Oh, I'm so sorry I'm cutting out. All right, so first I'm going to take 2 halves of the toilet paper roll. Well, actually, they are quarters. Yep, that's the way I need to go. I keep looking at them like, am I on camera? Am I not? But these are 2 quarters, so the tube goes like this. So I've cut it in half tall-wise, and then I've cut it in half lengthwise because it's too big for the shoe. So, oh no, guys. I thought I had my glue gun plugged in. Man, I'm not doing too hot today. Well, we get to talk for a hot minute while the glue gun heats up. Yay! So why that does that, let's do our little design here. So I said we're going to make a witch. So I have 3 colors of potion bottles. I have a purple, an orange, or a green. Guys, comment to me which one you guys want her to hold at the end. And this will give us a good minute or two while the glue gun is heating up. And tonight we are going to make a little girl. So to help you with your decision, we are going to use this ribbon here. This is from the Dollar Tree. It has a bunch of different witch hats and spider webs. And it's really, really cute. It's got orange and purple and green in it, so you can't go wrong with either one. It's going to be a double layer skirt with this black one, which is going to be hard for you guys to see. It sparkles in a spider web pattern. So it's going to be really hard. I don't know if I move it slow enough, if it like picks up sparkles or not, but there's like a sparkle web pattern on there. So she is going to be dressed in that. So I got purple, purple, purple. Purple seems to be winning. All right. Wow. I wasn't expecting that overhaul. Purple must be everybody's favorite color. I know we're a little off backwards tonight, but hey, technical difficulties, man. It's my first real live on my page, and it's for poor Melody, and I'm hacking it. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad. Oh, okay. We'll get back on track and everything will be great. All right. So the next thing is I have these little stickers. If I can get them to focus in here. One says Witch's Brew. One has a triangle with a skull. And one says Acid. Which one would you guys prefer? Type Witch's Brew, Caution, or Acid on the purple. Everybody has said purple, so we are going purple potion. And is it going to be a Witch's Brew, a Caution, or an Acid? I personally think the Witch's Brew would look totally cute. But that would be me. Yeah, I'm in there. Okay. Witch's Brew, Witch's Brew, Witch's Brew. Witch's Brew. All right, Witch's Brew is winning like hands down. So I'm going to go ahead and put that one on. Let me move these ribbons for you. And then we're just going to take the little Witch's Brew, center it up, wrap it on, and pull it off. And we got a little Witch's Brew. So that is all set and ready to go for her to hold. All right, we got some heat. We can go back to the shoes now, guys. So on to the real thing. We're going to put some glue down on here. And then we are going to do this way. So how is everyone doing tonight? Make sure I got it small enough. Yep, I did. Why, I can barely move it. All right, so now I'm just going to cut the top off even because I can see I'm a little uneven here. So I'm going to fling it at the camera. Obviously, it's just going to go and take off. All right, trash that. All right, in it goes. So now we have a shoe like so. I'm going to take the shoe like so, and we are going to put glue down the back of it. Line up our felt. Computer, would you play nice? There we go. Flip it up and down towards the bottom edge because I like to make sure my bottom is. I'm going to go about a little over halfway down the shoe. I'm going to line it up with the edge. And then I'm going to watch it around. So what has everybody done today? Anybody did anything good? Well, I mean, you guys have all done good stuff, but like anything exciting, meeting family, hanging out, going out to eat, besides sitting home. That's what I've done today. I sat home, got the live ready, at least thought I was ready. And then I'm going to fold the back here, just like so. And fold this over so we get a nice clean edge on the back. I like my clean edges. And connect it all the way up. So we have something that looks like that now. So you're going to wrap the shoe felt around the shoe. I take my fingers and wrap it to where it points upwards. And this is how you do your little witch's point. So you want it to point upward. Try to get this so I'm on camera really good because I already did the other one to make sure this would work. So I only have one shot at it. So you want to go here at your corner and you want to cut in to your point. So it's going to look like that. You're going to have a nice cutoff. Then you're going to open it up and you're going to cut it straight up here and straight up over here. And when you're done, you'll have this funky looking V thing. Whose birthday was it? Oh, Teresa, happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday. That is fun. Did you do anything exciting? Have a bunch of people over and stuff? You're going to want to start at the back and you're going to put a little bit of glue and wrap the back into it. Make sure that's nice and done. Then I'm going to put glue the rest of the way around, all the way, connecting that up. And then I'm just going to fold this in, because this is going to come halfway here in the front, and I'm going to fold this in on that glue. And this part is going to come in, and you're going to, where you have those two flat edges, put them together, and you can see that's going straight up into a point already. Oh, your son had a party for you. What a good son. Oh. Then to make it a little poofier, like this shoe over here. Yeah, pull it back. There we go. Now it's in camera. Then I take a little polyfill, shove it down in this hole before we close it up. And I want to make sure it's nice and full. Like that. So you get that nice poofy little point on the shoe. That little piece is bothering me. Get off of there. Okay. Then you're going to run your glue gun straight down, and you're going to close that seam right up. If you have a little glue on the outside, you can use your heat gun later to take that off, make it more pristine. You can use the tip of your glue gun if your glue gun is clean. And then I like to take my scissors and just go back over and cut off the tiniest little bit. Come on. So fine. Both of them are going to do it. Okay. Well, I will go back and clean that up. There we go. I got it. That way, all I did was clean it up and take off a bit of that glue so it's not so thick of a glue line. And now we got our little shoe. So for my tall, big gnomes, I start at the bottom and work my way up. So now that we have the shoes, we need to work on the legs. So the legs are from Dollar Tree. They are these little witches shoes on stockings with a little hanger. Nothing great, but I really liked the purple and black. So that is what we are going for. So I'm just going to cut off the shoes because we don't need them. And then I'm going to cut them up here to cut them off the hanger. And voila, we have two very long stockings right now. So I want to use two foam roll curlers. Foam, oh my gosh, English today. Oh my goodness. All right. So I'm going to just put this in here and get a measurement for my arm. So it needs to be about here. And then I just cut that. Be the arms. Same thing for this one. We'll set that aside. We're going to come back and work with the legs. And then I have dowel rods. They come in a package that looks like this. They come from Walmart in their craft section. You get a 10 tack for $1.97, I believe. And they should be 12 inches long. Let me get that for you guys just to make sure I'm right. Yeah, they are 12 inches long. And we are going to keep them 12 inches. And then I use hex bolts, if I can get them to grab. And I just twist them on the bottom. Well, that one's a little big. Well, I'll glue that bad boy. Nah, I'll get another hex. There we go. There, that one's snug. All right. There we go. So we got 2 bolt sticks. Nothing huge, just 2 bolt sticks. Then we are going to take our pretty little stuff. I'm going to slide it down on here. And then I'm going to measure it with my shoe because I don't want all that in the shoe. So I'm going to put it in the shoe to make sure it goes down in the shoe. But I also want it up a bit. So right there looks good. So I'm going to take it. I'm going to take a rubber band. And I'm going to wrap it around here. To hold that on. And then you're going to need a piece of twine everywhere you use a rubber band. Oh, I didn't double knot it. That's not going to be helpful. I went to read the comments and got distracted. So I keep pausing. Huh. That is not good. Because I know that's going to make it really hectic to watch. So are you guys still freezing? I can go out and come back in again. Marina says I'm too close to the camera. Should I back the camera away? Will that help? Let's see. Okay, is that better, guys? All right. I'm going to do the other leg like I just did this one. And we are going to see if it's any better. If not, let me know. I can go out and come back in to hopefully get a better connection maybe. That's the only other thing I know that I can do. So let me know. But I'm going to move on to the other leg. Let me measure this in. And then rubber band it. Okay, so it's better. All right. Well, good. I've learned my lesson. Don't be too close to the camera. If it starts to acting up, let me know and I'll scoot it back a little bit more from me and we'll go from there. So now I'm going to twine this. We haven't had any storms, but it's extremely hot here. And we've lost internet already once today. And I'm taking it's from the extent of heat because it's like 90 some degrees Fahrenheit and the humidity is horrible. I don't even remember what they said the humidity is, but it's like gosh awful outside. You go outside and can't even breathe. All right. There. Let's try that. I got my finger in the glue, so now I got glue strings. All right, so now that I got the leg looking like that, next I'm going to take stuffing and I'm just going to stuff the little leg. And I'm going to use another dowel rod to shove it on down in there. And we're just going to plump up her leg because I don't want it looking like a stick. There we go. And the next little run. And we're just going to do this all the way up the leg, rotating around the wooden dog where we are shoving this, which is going to give her a different look on her leg and just kind of squish it and manipulate it. Hi, Lucy. Welcome, welcome. And then shove this up here. And then up here, we are just going to rubber band it off. That'll hold it. She got some knobby little legs and twine. Cut. We are making a tall witch for the fall season coming up. I've been so excited to make a witch, and everybody likes to see the tall gnomes, so I thought I would show you guys my tall gnome. So we have one leg done. Looks like that. We're going to move on to the next leg. I'm going to stuff it up. And just rotate around where you're doing it. Don't worry if it looks all whoppy conked. I mean, she's a witch. It's going to look a little rough. That's what gives her personality and spunk. Plus, her legs won't look like a dowel, which I personally hate. So I always find a way to make my legs a little chunkier than what I say most people do. Even my pants, my legs are chunkier, I think. But this material does stretch some, so as I'm stuffing it, I'm just stretching it out. And then we are going to, you got it, tie it off. And then a piece of twine to hold it. You can't find them on Amazon? Okay. I will make sure to message Marina after this is over and give her the link to it so it can get put up, and I'll put it on Melody's page if you guys want. Because it should be in my history of buying. So I'll just go backwards and grab it and send it over. Will that work, Marina? Can you get that put up for me if I do that? All right. So we got shoes. We got legs. Let's go ahead and make her hands so we can make her arms. So I use felt for my hands and noses. Oh, they don't ship the bigger ones to Canada. I did not know that. That's good to know, Jackie. Thank you. I have another site I buy from that's not Amazon. I kind of go back and forth for the baby shower shoes. So I can give Marina that one too. And then that way you can see if those will ship to Canada. But I'm going to do one of these for the nose, and then one of these squares with this is about a 5 by 5 square. Yeah. And this is just the sandstone. Thank you, Marina. I appreciate it. I'll send it right afterwards when I get the link. Sandstone felt. I get it at Hobby Lobby. I buy a yard at a time. And I get it when it's on sale, so I pay like $3 for it. And then I just use stuffing, which she's a witch, so I'm going to give her a big honking nose. I thought about giving her a witch nose, but I really like the gnome noses, so I was like, you know, I can do a clay nose. I don't do them often, but I can. So you're going to make a nice big ball like that, rubber band it, then twine it up, and I do what's called a surgeon's knot, which is just looping it around twice and pulling tight. It will help hold it. And then push the camera back a little bit more. I sure can. Not a problem. Let me snip this and I will push that bad boy back. There we go, guys. And then the second 5x5 square for the hands, I cut it into 2 triangles. And then we will just make our hands. I take a bit of the polyfill or pillow fill, whatever you want to call it. Shove it in there. Make a nice big ball. Rubber band her off. And twine her up. Surgeon knot and tighten that bad boy down. Hear that string. All right, we got one hand. Get a little bit more. I keep pushing you guys back. You're going to hear my dog snoring. She's laying on the floor on the other end of this table that I'm on over there. And she's just out cold snoring. I'm surprised you guys can't hear her. Much better. You are very welcome. Not a problem. Let me know if there's anything I can do. Like I said, I'll keep pushing it. We'll figure out the sweet spot. This is only my first live on my page, my second time ever doing one. My camera is my laptop, so it won't fit in my phone holder. Looking downwards. I wish it would, because that's the first one I used was my phone. And that one had crappy volume, which I've never went live from my phone before, so. But that's the one everybody said, I can't hear you, I can't hear you. So I went off of my phone and came back on my laptop. Because those are my options in recording, at least right now. I might have to learn more. All right. So for this hand, we're just going to take it, cut it up above. So it's got just a tiny little bit. And we're going to do the same for this hand. Cut it right up above that string. Then I'm going to take my foam curler. I'm going to pull it down on one end. Take the button off. I'm going to put glue on the rod. I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to shove it on there. And I'm just going to hold it for a second. Why, thank you. I appreciate it. I am trying. I can't let Melody down. She needs me. No, Melody is a great woman, a lover. All right, so we have an arm. Then I do the same thing to the other one. glue. Shove it down in there so it goes into the hand. Oh, hi, Dee Dee. Welcome, welcome. Seeing me make a gnome. All right, so that arm is done. So I'm going to take these little arm sleeves we got. I'm going to put it in here. So I like it like that or like that. I liked it the other way. So I'm going to take a bead of glue all on that twine and I'm going to roll it around so it's on the twine. Then I'm going to pull my sleeve up. I'm going to stick it in there. And it's going to look all nice and baggy. And great. There we go. There's one arm done. Reach back to my trash can there. Gosh darn it, still got glue on me. All right, better put the sleeve cover on first. That would be helpful, the sleeve cover. On the other side, that's not Amazon. I do pay for shipping on it, but the shoes are so really, really cheap that it's about the same price as Amazon with the shipping in it. So they're like my backup. And for the life of me, I can't remember their name, but I have them saved because I've ordered from them like twice. But they're really comparable to Amazon. Then I'm just going to shove this down in here. All right, we got our arms ready. We got our legs ready. So next we got to get our body ready. So these are some gray socks from the Dollar Tree. So I'm not doing a pool noodle tonight, guys. I am actually going to do a sock standing gnome that's tall. That is you guys' big surprise for the night. I purposely didn't say it so I could tell you guys. Sorry, guys, 1 second. My husband forgot I'm doing a live, so he's trying to talk to me. And that's just not going to work. So we're only going to need one of these socks. And I'm going to cut it a little bit above the ankle. So we won't need this part of the sock. And then I have a little template I made. Literally to make this, all I did was put two shoes together and trace the circle around and the circle around and cut. So there is no sizes on this or anything. This is literally just trace the top of your shoes and arch it in, no big deal. It's going to be the booty, and you're going to want that little bit of cardboard, which is where we are going to stick the legs up in, and that will give you some sturdiness. So we are going to take this and pop it in the bottom of the sock here. Until it looks like this. And then I'm just going to glue that down all the way around. And I don't do these really big gnomes very often, so you'll have to bear with me as we do this, because this is only like the third time I've done a really big gnome like this. So everything should be fine, but knowing my luck today, it won't. Okay, there we go. So that is done. You won't see that. The skirt will cover it. Everything is good. It'll be her little booty. And then for weight, I'm going to use poly pellets tonight. And I'm going to put about a cup of poly pellets in. And then you're just going to shove it down in here till it gets nice and fat. And then the rest will be stuffed with stuffing. So you're just going to take your stuffing, place it down, push it in. Fight the sock, because we're doing the tall end here. There we go. So I was scared she was going to turn out too skinny with the sock, but I really liked it. So I wanted to use the sock. I was like, you should use a stretchier sock. I was like, I'm sure I could get it to work. If not, we'll resort. And then this is just going to take a happy minute here. Just stuff it and stuff it and stuff it till your heart's content. Now, I like my bodies to be a good 8 inches tall on this type of gnome for the actual body itself. So we are going to keep shoving this, and we are at 6 inches. So we got 2 more. Now the trick to a standing sock gnome is one, that cardboard in there for a little bit of sturability, and you want to pack your stuffing. That is going to give your dowel rod that you send up the booty all of the necessary sturdiness it needs. I'm going to put just a tad bit more in here. All right. Now we're going to seal the body up. And you got it, a little bit of twine, because everywhere there's a rubber band, there is a security behind, especially if you actually put it on right. Gets down there. Little hot glue on the knot, and then cut her off. All right. So now we have a body, and you're going to be like, okay, so how do we get the legs in the body? Pretty simple. As Robin likes to call it, a buttectomy. He's going to have a little surgery on that booty. So I'm going to shove it upside down. I'm going to take my scissors, so be careful, guys. I'm going to cut a hole in that cardboard. And I'm going to make sure the hole is big enough. Then I'm going to put my trial stick in. There we go. Then I didn't let that glue dry. Oops. You're going to take your little stick. You're going to put glue on the end here. That is going to seal up the hole. And you're going to shove this down in there. And you're just going to shove and shove. And as you notice, I'm going up and down as I'm holding this body and I'm shoving this in. And then you just shove it up. Then I want my seam inwards, so turn my seam. There's leg one. And we're going to do the same thing. Little hole. Make sure it's big enough. Am I big enough? Yep, we got it. Get my dumber stick going. There we go. Hold the body so my beads don't fall out. A little bit of glue all the way around. And shove her down in. Up and down motion. Push through that polyfill that you have very packed in there. And this is where it's imperative that you shove them down the same length, because your two legs have got to be the same. All right, there we go. Now, your legs will bend with the polyfill and everything in there. So you want to make sure you have it all equaled out. Stretch the body. Shove it down. And are we in center? That's center. That's center. Okay. All right. Now to make her stand. So it's going to be about a whole glue stick. And I'm just going to shove glue in here. I have these little circles of cardboard. All I did to do that was trace the top of the shoe. I'm going to put a little hole in it. These scissors are pointier. Be careful of your fingers. Gonna lay my gnome down. I'm gonna put on this after I get it sized up right in the middle. There we go. Put my little bolt back on. My glue should be nice and tacky now. And just shove it in and wait a minute. Now that cardboard gives you a little bit of extra stability in the shoe. To where it will stay down and not rock in the shoe. It just helps it with that weight. And it's so far in, you can't see it. All right, so she is standing. I'm gonna take a drink while she stands. I'm gonna fill her other shoe with glue. I'm going to lay her down for a second now. I'm going to put the hole in my cardboard. And this is not thick cardboard, guys. This is just for a little extra oomph in the shoe. It is literally a paper towel roll, is all it is. So it's very thin, but it will do the trick. And I don't have it big enough. There we go. I should have it now. There we are. Hook it up. Put her bolt back on. Glue should be nice and tacky. Shove this down in here. And she is standing. She sways just a little bit, but that's those rocking shoes. I don't like them for that, but she does stand, as you guys can see. Let me pull you up just a little bit. There we go. So this is the start of our witch, which she did turn out a little skinnier than I wanted, but she is a witch. She's on a diet. Halloween is just coming around for her to make her debut. All right. Give it just a minute more for the glue to finish setting here. And then we'll set her aside. All right. Now we can set her aside here. She should finish drying. I'm just going to lean you against here while you dry. I'm not going to hold you. Okay. So we got that done and that done. Got her little shoes on her and that. So let's make her hat. Where did I put it? Oh, right here. So we are going to take the felt again. And for the brim of the hat, just going to go around. And this is just a chalk marker in gold so I can see what I'm doing. And then I'm going to put this in the center on the other side. All right. We got 2 beautiful circles, as you guys can see. Hopefully that shows up. And we're just going to cut it out right on the inside of that. I could have done it more towards one side than the other, but and you guys can use stiff felt for this if you want. I thought I had some, so I didn't buy any when I was out the other day, and I'm out. So I'm just using regular felt. So our hat's going to be a little floppy, but I'm okay with that. Okay, now we got our circle cut. Get that on my way. That was just bothering me. Couldn't do it. Then we're going to take our last 9 by 12 sheet of felt. And we're going to go longwise up. And I'm just going to fold it. And I'm going to start over here. I don't think this is going to be enough. Yeah, it's not. I'm going to have to use my felt fleece. Darn, I didn't pay attention. Okay, sorry guys. So we are going to make a fleece hat. And I need my ruler. Now that I messed that up. All right. And I'm going to trace around this inner circle, which it'll just be easier to measure this because that's what I did, which is a 14-inch circle. And the other circle I did, just so you guys know, in case you want those measurements, is a 19.5-inch circle. So the brim of the hat is 19.5-inch circle. So it's an 8 1/4 diameter. Now I forgot this one. That serves me right for doing them backwards. 14. Okay. So take my fleece, 14-inch circle. I need a 7-inch fold. All right. So I have a 7-inch fold here. Let me just get this up here. I don't see how Robin cuts like this. Okay, make sure I'm still at 7. I'm not down here. I try to be very different when I make my gnomes. And each one turns out to be a little different. So I'm just going to cut and I'm going to go straight up into a triangle. So I went up 13 inches. So let's get right sides together, because there is a right and a wrong side. Get a new glue stick ready, because that about killed it. I'm glad you guys are enjoying. That is my whole philosophy. And like I said, this style of gnome, I've only made this to be like the third time. So I've done it 2 other times and sold them, and they've worked out really well. And she is my biggest gnomes that I make. So I just glued down the edge of that, and now I'm squishing it. Squish, squish, squish to make sure you get a good seam. Don't stretch it, just squish it. Squish it before it gets too cold. All right. Now we will let that dry. And my circle ran away in my fabric. Imagine that. Now I need to lint roll it. All right. The chalk will come off on this, so I'm not worried about it. But you're going to take it, fold it in half. You're going to put slit, slit, and cut up the seam. And I might have to make these a little bit bigger. It opens pretty well for her head. That should be fine. I don't want it to open too much. So you just want it to literally look like this, guys. See if I can get it close enough for you where it has a bunch of star slits into it. Now our hat has dried, we can turn our hat. And I'll just poke this right on up to a point. There we go. Then you are literally going to take it, and I'm going the wrong way. Shove this end in. Pull it to the edge. Yep, I'm gonna have to make them bigger. What I wasn't wanting to do, but it's gonna have to. So I'm gonna cut each of these down almost to that inner circle. And then I'm going to take my hat and I'm going to fold back a triangle, put glue on it, and glue it to the inside of the fleece hat. Then I'm going to pull back the triangle. I'm going to do this all the way around. And I'm sorry I can't get you guys a really good angle at watching this. So I'm trying to turn towards the camera a little bit more. So I have the hat down. As you can see, the hole is cut there. So it's down to right where the flap starts. I pull back the triangle, glue it, and then push it in on the fleece. And if you had rubber fingers, now would be a good idea to be wearing them. Sometimes I burn myself doing this, sometimes I don't. If you really want your brim to stick out, using foam works really well. But I like more of the flowy brim hat for a witch. And this will give me that. So almost there. And then I got a little bit here. I got to nip off of that hat where that seam was because I don't like it to show. And then you're just going to pull it out. And voila, you have a witch hat. So we have our hat. I am going to take this piece of wire. I'm going to put glue on it. And I'm going to stick it up in the point of the hat and glue it to the hat. Now you could have done this when you were putting the hat together before you folded it over, but I forgot. So we gotta do it the opposite way. Then I'm gonna pull it through here, put a little bit more glue on the end of the wire, and then stick it to the hat. And a pink finger would have been great right there. Ow, ow, ow. And I literally just want that there because I want the tip of my witch hat to bend, and this will hold its shape. Makes it heavy, but it will hold its shape. And we are going to stuff it so it's okay. So, time to stuff the hat. How's everyone doing? I'm not boring you guys out yet, am I? Seen a lot of watching, not too much talking besides the Amazon shoes, which I will get you guys that. There we go on that. Definitely gonna need that roller. Hate black for this reason. There we go. I just put a better curve into it. Nothing huge. Let's shove more polyfill up there. Stretch out that hat. As you can see, it's got a nice curve going. In fact, I want it a little bit more curved. There we go. And then finish stuffing it. All right, so that should give us most of our hat. Me and this bend, we are going to fight. I want a bend. There we go. I like that bend. Okay. I won. All right. So we got nose, we got hat, we got girl, we got arms. So for the nose, I'm going to put the back of my thumbnail where my twine is. And I'm going to cut around like that. So that way there's a little bit extra on there. And I'm going to put glue on that extra. And we're going to glue that on the body right up here by the seam. Yes, the replay will be on my channel for you. Feel free to rewatch it. Just wait for this to dry. All right, guys. Next question for y'all. I have some gray yarn that has variants in it, and it has sparkles. So we could use that for hair. Or I have this orange, which hopefully it shows up, but it's a bright orange. We could use that for her hair. So which do you guys prefer? Should we go gray for her hair or orange for her hair? Gray or orange? So you guys choose. Are we going gray hair or orange hair? I got an orange. Orange, orange. Looks like orange is going to come up winning here. So we're going to go orange. It is. Think it'll look beautiful with the orange hair afterwards. So I'm going to take my handy dandy box. This I use as a template so I can wrap my hair around it. It is about 15¼ inches tall by 2 inches thick. And I just knock over my gun. And we are just going to wrap it up, down, all the way around. And I'm going to go about 30 times. Okay, I'm at 30, and this isn't a thickness that I want for her. It's too thin. She's too big for that. So we'll go up to 60. All right, that'll be way better for her hair. I'm gonna do just a few more. All right, and then I grab a hold of it and I cut the top. Get my fingers wrapped around it. Then I flip the box over. Wrap my fingers around it, which is a lot of hair. I wanted her to have a lot of hair. I ended up going like 80 times around. Then we'll pull this one down. And this one we'll take. Oh, sorry. Got you. That better, guys? My bad. Good save, Marina. Then we are just going to rubber band this. And I busted it, of course, because these rubber bands like to bust. So let's try this again. All right, that one's done. I'm gonna rubber band this one. Then we're going to jute twine them. All right, let me toss that out of the way. Stand there, Missy. And we're going to tie these off and braid them. A little glue on it. Cut it off. Let you dry a second. Yeah, she's going to have some long hair. We'll trim it up just a little bit. Do we want to braid it or do we want to just leave it? I kind of like it just left. What do you guys think? I got to pull y'all up a little bit more. There we go. All right. Should we leave it down or do you guys want to braid it? I kind of like it left down. It's nice. It's long. We're going to chop it to about right here though. So we are going to chop it just a little bit. But you guys tell me what you want to do. Think she'll look good with the braids or just a pinky tails? So I have the one for no braids. Down, down, down. Okay, you guys are following with me. You like it down. Because I do like it. It's a lot of hair. It's plush. I think it's going to look really well. All right. No braids, down, down, down. Okay, we will go no braids. Good job. All right. I like that. Then we are going to work on her skirt. Like I said, I go from bottom to top So give me just a second. I think I'm going to revert my thinking. And we are going to do a little bit of fleece. So I'm going to cut it about 4 inches. Not cut my mat underneath, would be swell. And then as soon as I get this cut, I'll tell you guys what the length is. I didn't realize that ribbon was so sheer, but it's still going on, just in a different limelight. Okay. So now that I got my piece, fold it up here. And I got off a little bit, which is what I thought, but that's okay. Easy to fix. It's just going to take about 1 inch off, so it's going to be about 3 inches. There we go. I like that. And it is 36 inches long. Then I'm going to get my thread here. Only time you guys will ever see me sew is when I want to do these skirts. And it's just a running stitch. Gets out some thread. Woohoo! First time's the charm. Yeah, baby. Cannot beat that at all. All right, tie a knot here. All right. Then I have a raw edge here. I'm just going to take that off. I don't like that. Then I get this started here. All right. Running stitch it is. And we're just going to straight stitch this all the way down. So bear with me, guys. So instead of a 2-layer skirt, she's going to have a triple layer. Because I did not want that black to be that see-through. So this will give her no see-through-ish. She doesn't want everybody to look at her bum bum. No. It's got to cover the bum. Hello, Nadia. How are you? We are making a nice big witch. She is standing back up over here. And I am making her skirt right now, making a running stitch in it. I'm amazed at how well behaved my dogs are being. They're just sleeping. All right. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Okay. So I got her skirt done. So time to put it on her. Come here, my girl. There's that layer. Lay down. Oh, now I got my thing all raveled up. At least I caught it. All right. Then you're just going to attach it to the other side at the top up here. And pull her tight. Then I go back through one more time. You're going to catch both sides. And then this time here, I'll grab it up and I'll put my needle through it so it makes a knot. And it'll hold that tightness. And then I gotta put one more knot in it because I'm neurotic and I like my knots. One more. There we go. Then we can just cut that off. And then her first layer of skirting is on. And I'm going to finish putting this on in the back. So just do a bead of glue and stick the other part of the skirt in it from the other side. Oh, and it came undone on me. No, 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 it broke. Oh, It broke, guys. So I gotta stitch it again because it's unraveling. Because we like to do running stitches twice, not fine. Fine, fine, fine. Well, if you guys didn't know how to do it before, we're going to get a repeat. And do it one more time. Because the string broke. All right, one more time. See if I can do it a little faster this round. Dun dun dun. Da 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 da. If I would have realized that ribbon was that sheer, I would have did this part ahead of time because I just hate doing this on camera. No offense, you guys probably like seeing the whole gnome being made, but it's just so much time. And then when it breaks, then you gotta do it again. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, just a little frustrating, but it happens. That is part of gnome making. Things happen, and you just have to roll with it. I just hate doing this part. I'll do any other part of the gnome twice. I just don't like this one. Okay, let's try this again. Here, little gnome gnome. And I had glue on you. Oh. All right, connect the sides together again. Pull her tight. Get them both. Don't get your finger like I'm about to do. There we go. Pull her through. Knot it up. Tighten it down. All right. I got a good knot. I'm not going to do a second one. Cut it. All right. Let's straighten out our pleats. Give a couple pleats on this side. Some pleats here. All right, then I flip them upside down. I got to put the skirt back together in the back again. A beaded glue down your back seam, stick them together. And then I don't like my layers to move. So even though it's on there tight, it may move on me. So I take a bead of glue and drop it right at the skirt of the seam, going all the way around. And then I grab the skirt and a squish. And it helps lock it in there so it won't go anywhere on anything. Dun, dun, dun. All right. There's that skirt. Then I'm going to take the other one. That should be about enough. And I should be able to pull the wire out. Get me my clippers here. Come on. Come out. What? Maybe my other pliers. That one ain't wanting to grab it. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, it's too thin for it. All right, so I got that end started. Then we're going to come down here to this end. There we go. Grab it. Pull. All right, now to make sure you do this together. Put them together. Grab. And fight it. Oh my gosh. Never fought ribbon so hard in my life. And there we go. Now it's starting to slide. There we go. Man, this ribbon's a fight. Pretty, but a fight. I probably got way too much more than what I needed, but we'll find out. And it busted on me. Oh my goodness. This ribbon is not doing me any justice. There we go. Got the wire back. That is what I need. And these are the struggles with gnome making. When you know what it's supposed to do and it doesn't want to do it. Okay. Stay, girl. Thank you. And we'll pull the ribbon a little bit more. You're still here watching me fight this ribbon to the death. My goodness. This ribbon is like definitely winning. All right. About right here, I cut too much. There we go. Works for me. Then the easiest way I found to find the ribbon is you cut a little bit up and then you pull it off a little bit and you have exposed wire that you can then shrink up and do what you do with. All right. So we have layer 2 of her skirt. And then you just connect the wires in the back. Twist them together. Give it a good yank. And cut it off. So there's layer 2 of her skirt. Now, let's fight some more ribbon and get layer 3. Hopefully, this ribbon won't fight me as bad because that was horrific. All right. That should be plenty. This one I don't want scrunched as bad. Expose the ribbon. Yay! That one's working much better. All right. Expose my wire. Now that it's working the way it's supposed to, yay, put them together, grab them, then you can wrinkle it down, which I don't want it really wrinkled, so I want the pattern to show really well. Come here. Do not come back out. There we go. About how much do I need? Okay, we need to wrinkle a little bit more. Come on, go past that part. Thank you. Oh, it broke on me. I was pulling it too much. It's out though. Okay. You just gotta be careful on how you're pulling them. They're very fidgety, especially the Dollar Tree ribbon. It doesn't give you that much to really work with. And the wire is very finicky and they'll break on you. Just make your way around, scrunching and scrunching. Okay, this one I got a little long. This one I'm going to tack with the glue gun. Just to hold that together in the back. Okay, stand up. Thank you. All right. I'm going to take off about that much because I got too much ribbon. There we go. Now I should have plenty. And wrap it around her. Twine them together. There we go. And that's her third skirt layer. We'll pull that one up a little bit. There we go. I like that. All right. So let's get on with adding her hair and her hat. Oh, I gotta cut this off. Get all this out of my way now. All right. Let's layer down. I'm gonna take her hair. You're very welcome. Glad you are enjoying it. I'm still a bit on the nervous side, but not bad. Then up by her nose, towards the very top. And don't stick your finger in the glue like I just did. And shove that hair down. Yep, just burnt myself. Dang it. What's a gnome without burning? All right, and then I'm going to put more glue on the other one. Up towards the top of her nose. In the back there, squish it down. Squish, squish, squish. Welcome, Michelle. Nice to have you. And let's see here. I will cut her hair at the end because I don't want to right now. I'm going to get her little arm here. And we're going to come right up here. We'll put a little bend in at the very top. Put a little bit of glue on it. And arming her up. I'm going to hold it here till it dries for a second. There's arm one. Roll her over. And did not do very good at getting that attached, evidently. So retwist. There we go. Other arm. I take the very end and just push my thumb into it. It just gives a slight bend to it, which gives it more of a shoulder look when you put the hat on. Then put it right on the side. Hold it down for it to dry. Thank you everyone for sticking around and watching. I appreciate it so much. I know I've messed up a few times on this live, so you guys have been wonderful sticking with me. All right. So here she is so far. And I'm going to take a little hot glue just at the top of these sleeves here and glue them down onto the top of the curling rod. Nothing huge, just the finishing touch that you can't see that I like to do. It's just, I know it's done and it makes me feel better. All right, now I'm going to cut her hair. I feel like a beautician some days. And I got glue stuck to my fingers. All right, so now it is time for her hat. So I need another glue stick. And this is just a personal preference. I put glue all over the top of her. Stand up, girl. Thank you. Grab a big puff ball. Knead it into a ball. Stick it right on top of her head. And then we're going to put her hat on her. So I'm going to lay her back down. Let me get this out of the way. There we go. And I'm going to shove this puff ball up in this hat. Shove, shove, shove. Shove, shove, shove. Then I'm going to start here at the nose. And I'm going to put a bit of glue on. This is my first live, and I'm covering for my friend Melody. She is having procedures done and doctor visits, so she needed someone to fill in. This is my first one, so depending how this goes, I'll probably try to do one once a week is what I want to get to. But right now, number one, so we'll see where I go. All right, we got it on the nose here. Give it a second to dry. The nose is so important, so I like to make sure I don't go past that. For a gnome, the nose, the hat, the center of the body, all the embellishments, I mean, people really look at the nose. All right, then I'm going to turn her over so I can shove the rest of this up in the hat. And then pull it down. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'm pulling it down on her back. And then I'm going to put a line of glue and I'm going to shove it down in there. And we're going to wait for it to dry. Okay, then I'm going to shove her over on the side. Make sure all the stuffing is up in there. Make sure her arm is there. And then we are going to put glue and wait for it to dry. Well, thank you. I'm glad you would watch it again. That means I didn't do too horrible. A few struggles here and there, but nothing you can't overcome. Making a gnome is a struggle. Each one is a different personality. They give you different problems. They're great. I love them. I'm a gnomeaholic. What can I say? That one's not dry yet, so we're going to wait just a little bit longer, guys. No, go lay down. My dog's coming to see what's all the action and talking's about. She's like, "What's up, mommy?" All right, that's good. So we're going to go over to the other side now. Shove it up in there. Pull her on down. Put some glue there. And wait for it to dry. Okay. To dry. Oh, that one dried fast. All right. Here she is. Miss America. I gotta move your skirts up, little girl. Well, maybe I gotta move your skirt up. There we go. and fix her little brim here. And it didn't connect all the way. Oh, she's cute. And I'll have to say, she is my first witch I've ever made. Usually, this tall gnome standing up is a doctor or a nurse. So I just modified my pattern and changed her into a witch. And then arms are bendable. And I've got to lint roll her off because, you know, she got my work table on her. But there she is, guys. All nice and tall. You can just bend her to go. Lean. Then last but not least, I don't know if this is going to work or not, but I want to try. I have these sparkly little bats. I want to hang one from the tip of her hat. There we go. Let me move you up. There you go. No offense, let me put the sparkles back in the bag from whence they came. No, get in there. I love you, but I don't want sparkles everywhere. So there is that. Then I have this from the dollar store as well, the little witch's brooms. So I'm going to have her hold a broom in one hand. So get some glue on there and hold it to her hand till it dries. There we go. And then in her other little hand, she needs her bottle of witch's brew. And lint roller, but she is all done, and she is approximately 26 inches tall from the bottom to the tip of her hat. So she's about right where I did it, but the hat is really cute. I like the brim, this style like this, because I don't know, it just looks more witchy to me. It's like floating and flutters on them and crinkles with it, which reminds me of like an old witch's hat and stuff. And then she has her little baddie friend and stuff, and her broom and her potion. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this live. If you did, please give me some hearts, share it around, all that wonderful stuff. And we'll be back next week, same time, but on Melody's page. And we'll get to see Melody back. So don't forget, if you are in her page group, Evelyn is filling in tomorrow. So she will be there. Thank you guys. Thank you. I hope you had fun. I had a wonderful time. Thank you for sticking around in all of the chaos that did end up happening, because not any gnome is perfect. But until next time, have a good day, guys. Bye, y'all. I'm going to shut you off. Have a good night.